Hey everybody, it's Edwin here, Pretty Green Vinyl Guy. You know, I woke up this morning to the news about the passing of John Prine, and he did pass away from COVID-19, and yeah, just a super sad day. I kind of got into John Prine late to the game, maybe 5 or so years ago. Funny though, I remember being at a house party back in the 90s, and we'd been at a bar or a club or something, went back to this guy's house, and he had a record set up and stuff, and I was probably just too drunk or whatever, but I remember him going on about John Prine, and it kind of was in the back of my brain, but I didn't really appreciate it at the time. I wasn't ready for it. And anyway, yeah, sad news to wake up to. John Prine was great. He was coming to Vancouver, and I was hoping to go and catch him at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre, but anyway, I don't have a lot of his albums, but if you're going to dip your toes into his world, this is his, I think it's just self-titled, John Prine. And this had his, probably one of his most favorite songs, Sam Stone. So if you see this, grab it. It's very, very good. John Prine, folk, singer-songwriter, you know, observant of life in America. This is Sweet Revenge on the Atlantic label. This was very good too. This was Grandpa Was a Carpenter, I think, was a very famous song off this. But honestly, like, just you can play this all the way through and it'll just bring you in. It's such a great album. Highly recommend that. And then, you know, if you got to start somewhere, of course, there's always the best of, which I highly recommend. And this has, yeah, Sam Stone and Grandpa Was a Carpenter, The Great Compromise, The Legal Smile, Dear Abby. So a lot from those two albums. But yeah, guys, if you don't know who John Prine was, and if you're like me, just sort of not discovered him that long ago, highly recommended. Great loss. And yeah, he was still touring and going on. I think he'd had a stroke a few years ago, but he seemed to at least recovered enough to get back out and touring. And yeah, just wanted to make this video. So cheers, guys. Have a great day.